The county needs affordable housing. This plan will provide only market rate housing and will invite outside investors to build expensive rental properties. The 4,000 new residential units from this plan will significantly increase pressure on overburdened infrastructure and services, schools, water and sewer, policing, etc.
I attended all the meetings, and admittedly, there was some limited support, but the overwhelming sentiment was negative and opposed to your plan, with lots of still unanswered questions. The county's attainable housing proposal was mostly rejected across the county, and your proposal for more density and taller buildings is also not wanted in at least 4 corners. These are established single-family residential neighborhoods along the corridor. People moved here for that reason. You can hope and dream all you want for affordable multifamily buildings, just like I hope and dream for lower taxes. Neither will happen.
I worked for many years at Holy Cross Emergency Room, and I wanted to point out that the majority of children who do suffer from emergencies suffer from injuries and upper respiratory breathing issues, in which case getting to the emergency room is, of course, necessary in a timely fashion. And what I am afraid of is that with these changes that you have suggested, the traffic is actually going to be much, much worse on the University Boulevard Corridor and Arcola. And for those families who do need to get to the hospital, the time wasted is going to be detrimental to the health of their children.
At the beginning, you named like 15 or 20 plans that cover this area. Enough with the plans. Just have mixed use everywhere. Just stop with the planning. Just let people do things. Have a standard where bike lanes and bus lanes go on roads of a certain size and not on roads below that. Stop trying to predict what people are going to do in what places. Stop trying to micromanage people. Stop trying to micromanage who's going to do what with what property. But point 3, if you're going to micromanage, please build more housing. Thank you so much.
Page 9 of the Montgomery County Pedestrian Plan Survey states that the research team mailed survey invitations to 60,000 various homes and received 2,438 valid responses. At the time, Montgomery County's population was approximately 1.06 million, with an average household size of 2.7. This means the survey reached only 15% of the population, and those who responded, the percentage was just 0.23% of Montgomery County. Is it fair to make decisions that will drastically impact all county residents and on the voices of only 15%, or worse, only 0.23%? Even more concerning, not a single household that I'm aware of in Kent Mill received the survey. Why were our voices excluded? Don't we have a right to shape the future of our community? These are just 2 of the many examples of the Planning Board and County Council's failure to conduct proper due diligence and effectively engage with their constituents.
No community engagement was experienced by our community about this matter, regardless of whatever protocols may have been followed officially. Our voices need to be heard, and the well-being of existing residents must be prioritized over hypothetical ones. Implementation of any part of this particular plan in this particular area is not safe, not just, and not kind.
Multimodal transit sounds great on paper, but in reality, people need vehicles to get around our suburban neighborhood and to their jobs, particularly as federal teleworking comes to an end. We are not a 15-minute community and never will be. Dedicated bus lanes that purposefully induce traffic gridlock and negatively impact the quality of life for residents must be abandoned. Further, I am opposed to any effort to reinsert a street grid option in any form that will result in extensive traffic cut-throughs into our neighborhood to avoid gridlock. If safety is truly a cornerstone of this plan, it makes no sense to create a plan that will redirect traffic onto narrow residential streets where children play. This is the board's opportunity to prove that it is capable of actually listening to the community and improve its reputation as a responsive public body. Please,
excuse me.
Please reject.
Please, no interruptions while people are talking, please. All right?
Thank you. Thank you. So this is the board's opportunity to prove that it is capable of actually listening to the community and improve its reputation as a responsive public body. Please reject the University Boulevard Corridor Plan in its entirety.